Currently, Connor is feeling overwhelmed. With such elevated negative emotions, he is trying his best to focus on what the teacher is saying.
Hey man, are you okay? You seemed a little frustrated in class earlier.
I just couldn't understand a word the teacher was saying. It was so hard to process it with all the sounds going on.
I understand. Maybe later we can talk to the principal about making some accommodations for you and all that.
Yeah, that would be better.
Okay.
A person with auditory processing disorder may experience these hardships. For example, phonetic decoding, auditory integration, which delays integrating things heard with things seen. Moreover, auditory closure, dichotic listening, temporal processing, and auditory hypersensitivity, where difficulty focusing on the important sounds in a noisy setting. In fact, the thalamus is part of this process, which filters through the oral information as it is heard through the ear and relays it to the auditory processing center in the brain.
Hi Connor and Deshaun, how can I help you today?
Hi, so we came here today because Connor is suffering from auditory processing disorder and it's becoming increasingly difficult for him to pay attention in class. So we wanted to come today and see if there was anything you could do to help him pay attention and succeed in class.
Of course Connor. So what we can do is provide accommodations for you and maybe in class a preferred seating or extra access to your own class notes. In fact, we'll inform your teacher about your own challenges.
Thanks, that would be really helpful.
Of course.
Although there is no cure for APD, you can help them by simply talking to them face to face, using pictures or text, and making adjustments to their needs.
Hey man, good to see you. It's nice of the principal to make the accommodations for you. How do you feel about it?
I feel good. I think it's really going to help me out and it's going to make me do better in the class.
That's good to hear, man.
Connor, if you have any questions or any clarification on anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks, Miss Sanchez. I'll let you know if I need any help.
Okay, you're welcome.
This kit highlights the challenges faced by someone with auditory processing disorder and the importance of seeking support and accommodations in an educational setting. It also emphasizes the significance of friends and educators in making a difference in the life of someone with APD.
Auditory processing disorder is when your ears work fine, but your brain has a lot of trouble understanding. So it's like listening to a radio, but you always just hear static in the background or something irritating your ears. And about 3 to 5% of school-aged children are diagnosed with auditory processing disorder.
This can make it hard to understand people when they talk, especially if there's a lot of noise around. With some help and understanding from teachers and friends, you can still do great in school and in life.
In a world of sound where echoes play, a note is we craft to shed the light of day. Upon auditory processing, let understanding bloom. In this poem, will find clarity in its room. With ears that hear but minds that strain, a pity whispers softly, causing inner pain. We write this notice to share the tale of those who navigate a unique sound trail. In classrooms filled with noise, they may falter, processing speech like echoes in the water. But with patience and care, we'll bridge the divide, helping them thrive, support by their side. Let empathy guide our actions and speech, for APD warriors will always reach. To build a world where understanding prevails and the beauty of differences forever sells. So heed this notice, let awareness be our guide. In the realm of auditory processing, let compassion reside. Together we'll listen, learn, and explore a world where APD is understood forevermore.